Hi everyone, it's your girl Aisha Go here and welcome to another week with moi. Fashion Week begins today, Thursday, September 4th, and it will end next Thursday on the 11th. But no need to fear, as Fashion Week will be traveling to multiple cities and countries, not only throughout the month, but kind of throughout the rest of the year. It is officially September, which means it is time for fashion lovers and enthusiasts to rejoice and jump up for joy and just be so happy that it is this time of year again, because it seems like so long since the last one came. One of the last dates of Fashion Week actually happens to be like mid-November, so we definitely have some time to not only see various collections by different designers for the spring and summer of 2015, but we also get to travel to these different countries we get to virtually travel to these different countries and not only see what these countries have to offer in regards to the designer collections, but we also get to see what these different countries have to offer in regards to their own style and the streetwear that goes on within the city and country. So if it's not at a location near you or a location that is accessible to you, definitely check out all of the Fashion Week recaps online. Check out Vogue.com for daily updates and also to see the collections on a day-by-day basis. Along with September marking the beginning of Fashion Week, there are a couple of other things that are going on in the month of September that represent a new beginning or a brand new start. So a couple of those items are the beginning of the academic school year for those of you that are in school, the welcoming of a new season, fall. Summer start to dwindle away as fall is coming in, and we'll be welcoming fall with open arms. I know I will, because fall is my favorite season of the year of all time. It is just the best. I also see September as a time of fun and celebration because you're getting in the last hurrah of summer and you're enjoying it before it goes away and you have to say bye to it for a whole nother year. And also September represents a new month, which here means a new item of the month to look out for. September is a month that is filled with celebration. So it's very celebratory, it's very festive, it's very fun. Shout out to all my Virgos out there. So it is only befitting to have an item for the item of the month be something of that same Excalibur. So I was looking for something that would sparkle, something that shines, something that shimmers. And what item sparkles, shines, and shimmers better than sequins? Exactly, none, because sequins does do all of these things. And yes, I did name these things on purpose, and I made sure that they started with the letter S too, because I'm quite cheesy and quite corny at times, but you get my drift. Sequins is the item of the month for the month of September for all of the reasons that I mentioned above. So again, it sparkles, it shines, it shimmers, and this is definitely something that you want during the fall season, because the fall time is the best time to actually show out and go all out with the fashion. Originally, sequins were made out of various metals, which you can imagine were extremely heavy and very difficult to maneuver around in and walk around in. But thanks to modern technology, sequins has been reinvented multiple times and are currently made of materials that are more commonplace, including like plastic and foils, which are not only helpful in daily routines and maneuvering around, but also helpful in our everyday wear and tear. So it definitely helps now to have sequins that are made of plastic, because it's easier to maintain and clean opposed to having to go to a metal shop to get your sequins clean. Another fun fact about sequins is that they can be sewn and used in so many different ways. They could be sewn in a series, which allows them to create an overall artwork or some type of pattern, or they can also be sewn kind of in a miscellaneous way where they're kind of scattered about and they aren't as formed and in a unified pattern as if you were creating a whole image or picture. I think the beauty of sequins is the fact that it is bold enough and makes a statement enough that it can stand on its own, but then it can also be used in tandem with other types of embroidery, including beading, feathers, and also different textures, textiles, and patterns. Sequins, as I mentioned, is extremely fun, and it can be maneuvered in so many different ways. There's no one way to use sequins. There's no one way to sew it. There are many different ways to use this type of embroidery, which is by far one of my favorites, besides the fact that I love things that are shiny. Sequins can also be sewn in a flat manner, so they can be sewn all going in the same direction, where you just get a garment that is completely flat and made of sequins. Sequins can also be sewn in a manner that allows movement. So as you walk and move around, the sequins kind of moves around with you as well, and it accentuates every movement that you make. So with sequins, you get the best of both worlds. You get an item that can be worn independently on its own to stand out, and an item that can be used in conjunction with other types of items and other types of textiles to get a really complete and full look that doesn't look too overbearing or isn't too abrasive or too strong on the eye, but something that'll definitely make you stand out, but in a good way. So for the month of September, sequins is definitely the way to go. It is extremely fun. Again, September is very celebratory and fun, and it's just very festive in my opinion, so why not dress the part? And also, sequins in September, they both start with the letter S, like S and S, so that's like another reason why you should definitely wear sequins for the month of September. And yeah, so sequins for the month of September. Definitely wear it. Do not be scared to wear it. Next week, I'm actually going to be showing you different looks that you can create with sequins and various textures, different patterns, and also more sequins. So I'm going to show you how you compare sequins and sequins together without looking crazy or over the top. So I hope to see you guys next week. I want to thank you guys for tuning in this week. I want to wish you all the best, and I hope you have a great weekend and just have fun and make the best out of it no matter what. And I will see you guys next week, same time, same place. Bye.